On this episode of Greco Fabulous, I mix business with pleasure as I go toy hunting in the Atlanta, Georgia area whilst on a work trip. Hey everybody, Greco Fabulous here in hot Atlanta. I am on a business trip, but now business is over and it's time to get some travel for pleasure. Can't say that without sounding goofy and dirty. But anyways, basically I am at the mercy of Google Maps and Uber, trying to see what's out here, typing in collectible shops, thrift shops, whatever I can get my hands on in this area. But right now I'm going to check out a place called Nook. If I knew how to work a camera, right there. I got clued into this place by a Facebook post on one of the toy groups saying that they just came to a bunch of mask stuff. So I don't know if this is like a one-time deal with them or if they have a lot more in store. So let's go inside and check it out. Hey everybody, welcome back. So as I mentioned in the very beginning of this video, I got to be in the Atlanta, Georgia area recently for work and decided to spend some of my free time looking up some hot hunting spots. You know, it's funny, when I mentioned to my coworkers that I was going to go spend some of my free time exploring, they were all like, oh, you should check out the aquarium, or how about the world of Coca-Cola, or what about that big giant Ferris wheel monster that's attacking the center of the city? And I was just like, oh yeah, that sounds pretty neat. But where are the toys? I think they're starting to think I'm a little weird. So I basically started Googling spots and Ubering everywhere. I mean, I did reach out to native Georgia Peach Goodwill Hunter for some leads, but he sent me to spots that sold bongs and Brad Pitt Jesus pillows. So I think he misread the room on that one. Luckily though, a recent Facebook post brought to my attention the existence of a place called Nook in Decatur. Yes, I actually had to Google how to pronounce that. Now, the post itself advertised some boxed mask toys that they just got, but unfortunately those were pretty much gone by the time I got there. Luckily for me though, this place was bursting with toys, video games, movies, books, pretty much every medium of pop culture. And the staff there was great, showing me around, pointing out some of their rarer items and actually letting me touch it with my grubby little paws. Heck, one of them even complimented my Phantasy Star 2 t-shirt, so that's like an instant 5-star Yelp review right there. And all of this was well before they found out I was a world famous YouTuber. You know, if I say it enough, I'm gonna will it into existence. I wish I were big. I wish I were big. I wish I were big.
Your wish is granted.
But I think above all, the biggest testament to this place is that I actually bought something. So I finally stopped dragging my feet and padded my 90s Toy Biz X-Men collection by picking up these mint on card Wolverine and Storm figures. Got them for $10 each, which is at the top of my acceptable range for this toy line, which really isn't that bad for some original team members. As I may have mentioned before, I only really care about getting the first releases of the most iconic characters that mean something to me. So Mr. Sinister can eat a dick. What? I can't say dick? Oh, it's the eating part that's the problem. Gotcha. Eat a Richard.
You deny the future, so you shall not live to see it. I warned you before.
Stop eating our dicks!
I can't. I won't.
And the other thing I picked up was this awesome laser tag vest from Worlds of Wonder, the makers of Teddy Ruxpin. Now, they actually had a bunch of laser tag stuff, which they hadn't priced and put out yet. So I wasn't feeling super optimistic that this was going to happen, because in my experience, retail stores don't really price this stuff to match the audience demand. But when he said he wanted just another Hamilton for it, I was all over it. I believe I can fly. And it fits perfectly. Where's the belt? Ugh. Ugh. I think I just pulled out my shoulder out of its socket. Mommy! Mommy, dress me. I'm from the future! Probably should have washed this first.
Smells like R. Kelly sheets.
Now, I would have loved to have taken everything laser tag off their hands. But my biggest problem when traveling is, where am I going to shove it all? Because I'm strictly carry-on, okay? Ain't nobody got time to be checking baggage. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you find yourself in the Georgia area, hopefully by your own volition, go check out Book Nook in Decatur. They really were a highlight of the trip for me. Way more than some giant fishbowl could ever be. Awesome inventory, great hospitality, and they really have their heads screwed on straight when it comes to pricing to make sales, and not just be a living museum. So go check them out. I give them 3 out of 4 Lollipop Kids. Okay, I don't really do ratings on this channel. Just I've been watching a lot of pizza reviews on Barstool Sports recently, so kind of felt like inspired.
One bite, everybody knows the rules.
Bye!